Hi everyone, Janet here again from Successful Slimming, and as always, I hope you're well. In today's video, I want to talk to you about support and how important it is to get that support from our friends, our family around us whilst we're doing this weight loss journey. The reason for me actually thinking about this is because this week I've had a horrible week. I've been really ill I've got a very painful condition called sphincter body dysfunction. Very painful in my abdomen, and I've been out of it on morphine pretty much all week, and I realised in all the years that I've been ill I wouldn't be able to do that without the support of my friends and my family. And in actual fact, in terms of weight loss, I wouldn't have been able to achieve what I have without my partner being by my side and the support that he's given me. But I recognise I'm not always that, people aren't always that lucky. And I think it's a good time for us to maybe talk about that. One of the things that I've heard in the group as people talk on what struggles they've got is how maybe they've got a partner that actually doesn't want them to lose weight. I've heard it a lot where maybe partners, perhaps they could do with losing some weight themselves, but they're not in the right frame of mind, or it's not the right time for them, and they kind of don't want you to go on that journey and lose weight because either it will highlight the fact that they're not, it might make them feel a bit more insecure about themselves, it might actually make them worry that you'll lose weight, gain confidence, maybe your looks will improve, and maybe they'll be worried that you'll want more than them. And so I think there's a lot of reasons why sometimes family don't support us the way that we want them to. And I mean, for me, with my ex-husband, I would announce that I was going on a diet again, like Weight Watchers or Slimming World or something. And to be honest, it would be met with, okay, yeah, all right, whatever, scepticism, kind of a nonchalance. And I think that's because he'd seen it all before. He'd seen me go on diets, fall off diets, and was just like, okay, and another one. And so that probably resonates with a few people. But in order to make our weight loss journeys work, we do need that support from our family. It might be that you need to have a chat with your family and friends around you and actually explain why you want to lose weight. Maybe you think it's obvious that they should know why you want to, but maybe really spell it out. We often say to our families, I'm going to go on a diet and I could really do with your support. And they go, oh yeah, okay, fine. But in actual fact, what does that mean? What does support mean to you? Does it mean having somebody to talk to about it? Or does it mean having people maybe put their snacks and goodies in a different area? So if you've got children that that have snacks for school or whatever, is it that you need to ask your partner to move things to somewhere else in the house? I think it's really important to have a think about what is support to you and how can your friends and family support you in your journey. The great thing about doing this Paul McKenna I Can Make You Thin is that in actual fact with the food, because there isn't a diet plan and you can eat what you want, it means that you should still be able to eat the same food as your family. So it's not like you're having to put them on a diet. It's just that you need to stop when you're full. And I think it's really important as well to remind your family that actually this is just healthy eating. And I know for me, my son's habits have improved because he's seen me stopping when I'm full. And so maybe you could sell the idea to your family in that it's actually just a really, healthy way to really try for the whole family to adopt. So, I mean, that's one thing that we can do. The other thing that I think is really helpful is to share your progress. So, I've spoken to you before about this, but this isn't just for you, this is for other people as well. When you get on the scales after 3 or 4 weeks and you get on and you've got a weight loss, let's say you've had a 4-pound weight loss, fantastic. You get on the scales and you come off and you're really excited about this and you say to somebody else 4 pounds and they're like, oh, okay. People don't necessarily realise what 4 pounds actually is. So what I used to do is I used to go into the kitchen and I would weigh out 4 pounds worth of fruit, vegetables, whatever it might be. And it got to the stage where I would, each week or each month that I would weigh, I would end up, when it was a stone, I'd be coming in with, saucepans full of different things, and give them to your family to hold. Make them go, oh my goodness. It shows you how much you've lost. It shows them how much you've lost. And this can really, really help in terms of support. The other thing that we need to consider is if we've actually got friends or family that actually, it's not just about that they aren't very good at supporting you, but they actually don't want you to lose weight. This has happened to me. Unfortunately, I had a friend and we have sadly drifted apart now, but she actually didn't want me to lose weight, and it was actually, she wasn't just not supporting me, she was actively trying to stop me, which is so sad. Unfortunately, we used to be about the same size together, 28, 30, when I was at my biggest. And we used to go out for meals together, and I guess some of our friendship was based on being the two cuddly girls, and we used to go out for meals together. It was part of our social life. So when I started to lose weight, although initially she supported me, she would then be questioning. She'd be saying, well, why do you want to lose any weight? You're fine, stop, And then when I got down, probably a size 18, she'd say, oh, for goodness sake, who's telling you that you need to lose weight? You don't need to. Oh, you'll become anorexic, you will. And she used to sort of actually put me down. It used to be, it was quite bizarre, really. But actually, I think what it was that thing, it was highlighting her own insecurities. And I did really try to talk to her about it. I actually, in fact, tried to get her to do, this plan with me, to join in, but it didn't work. And the thing is that I think it's one of those things that we do almost need to be prepared for. You need to think about, do you have friends that actually aren't wanting the best for you? What can you do about that? What conversations do you need to have? Do you need to withdraw from them a little bit? As awful as it sounds, you're doing this for you, and you do need people not just to support you, but you don't want them to actively try and stop you. So it's something to think about. Difficult, but something worth thinking about. So I hope that's been helpful. So now, go and write up your list, think about what does support mean to you, write it down, have that discussion with your friends and family, and hopefully with the support of your friends and family, and of course our own group, that you'll be well on your way to success with your weight loss journey. Anyway, as always, I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.